And welcome to the Confound Millennial, starring Steven Sturvin Michaels and Chan the Man Miller. What's up, boy?
Hello. How is everybody doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you, Chan?
I'm alright.
You want to
You
know
know,
something?
what's that?
I walked outside this morning, and you know what?
And what happened?
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. It's festive time, Chan.
Festivities.
The Christmas tree is up. It was snowing outside. Uh, it's December. It's a good
And
time.
that means football season's almost over with.
I'm sorry for your loss.
And that's something we haven't talked about this season of the Confound Millennial. We
And
have
we'll
not
get
had
right to
our
that in a second. I just wanted to say one thing since you said this season of the Confound Millennial. You know what? Dude, it's December. Do you know what that means?
that means the season's almost over.
Yeah. That means we've got, I want to say 4, including this one. More episodes left. You talk about football while I pull up our stats. I don't know what episode this is.
Football and stats, haha. Um, but we haven't
I
done
will
any
kill you.
fantasy football update at all this season, you know?
It's
It's
time
rightfully
for Chandler's boring ass football update.
it's rightly so, as my team has sucked. Absolutely sucked. I am like 4-7, and I'm about to be 5-7 because I'm gonna win this week. But playoffs is next week. And so I'm in like 7th place out of 8. I don't think I'm making it to playoffs. I mean, it's not like I have a bad team or anything. They just don't perform when I need them to, and overperform when I'm already gonna win. They pick the wrong days. Why did it say my phone battery is low? My phone is plugged up.
Or
Okay, I'm highly confused. My phone just said, maybe it was my saying my headphone is low. Ah, that's what it was saying. My headphone battery is low.
we
So if
got
I go quiet,
uh, it. Can I? Are we
yes,
done?
you can.
That has been Chandler's boring ass football update. But dude, number one, I gotta stop dressing like this.
What made you realize that?
I mean, I just probably should. But you know what? People don't judge me up here like they do down there. Everybody's so judgy where you're at, man. I just got back from visiting Chan for Thanksgiving, and I was so judged.
By who?
Judged.
By who?
Everyone, including you.
I judge you because you went back to as if you were in 8th grade. That's why I judged you.
Hey, I didn't do this in 8th grade. I waited till I had graduated high school.
But you wanted to do it. There's a difference.
And I want to do it now.
But you went out of that phase. Why'd you come back to it?
Well, simply because I lost my hair and I didn't think I could pull it off without hair. And I might not be able to, but I like the hoodie look. Plus, the ladies dig it.
Do they really though, ladies? Do y'all really dig it? The hoodie with no shirt. The eyeliner poorly put on.
Hey, you put on eyeliner and tell me how good you do it.
No, I'm good. I'm not a girl.
That's sexist.
I don't mean that to be offensive. I mean it as a joke.
That's
I
sexist.
understand men can wear makeup too. It was just a joke.
Anyone can wear makeup if you're feeling in the right mood, whether that
You
be
know,
pretty or edgy. And you know what? I feel pretty edgy.
the only thing girls dig that I know that you have right there is a chain around your neck. For some reason, there is a group of girls out there that go crazy about guys wearing necklaces. I've yet to figure out why, but that's a thing.
Okay, so just because I looked down at my phone and remembered I was doing something. How many episodes do you think we have left of the
Left,
year after this one?
like 5 or 6.
Chandler, I haven't called out the name of an episode in a long time on the air, but I will. Welcome to episode 47.
Oh, okay. So 3.
We got 3 left of the year, man. Dude, and
We're
we got
almost
some
there.
big stuff in the works. We got some stuff in the works for next season. We got some stuff in the works for last episode of the year. We got some stuff going on. We got
Stuff.
teams of people. There are teams of people in the
Team.
background just working vigilantly.
Yeah, there's teams of people behind me. You just can't see them.
Yes, Chandler's indentured servants working tirelessly on new
Yeah,
content.
they're arranging all those wires cut by color.
So, dude, but for real, I'm excited about some of the stuff we got going on. You should be too. And we did a photo shoot the other day for the podcast. Why don't you tell me how that went, Chandler?
I don't know, how did it go?
Why don't you know, Chandler? You were there in spirit.
There was a picture frame of me there.
That was the most ridiculous photo shoot I have ever been a part of.
Well, you see, there's a thing that Steven has called lack of communication. And there's this thing that I have called a bad memory. We don't know where it happened. We don't know if it was my fault or his fault.
Either way, it is a miracle that we get anything done.
But either way, he tells me like Wednesday
Yeah.
that he wanted that we were doing a photo shoot on Saturday. Keep in mind Thanksgiving was Thursday. Um and I had Thanksgiving stuff to do on Saturday with my fiance's family.
Lame.
So I could not go to said photo shoot. So he
And
decided to print out a picture of me and take photos with said picture.
dude, it's beautiful. I got the picture with me right now.
So
Look at
he
it every
made
night.
picture inception.
But dude, it was great.
Pictureception.
There was a picture of you. There was an abandoned house. There was graffiti everywhere. There were booties. It was a weird show.
Booties.
Oh yeah.
Confused.
I have not sent you every picture of that photo shoot.
Okay then. I'm
What?
guessing I don't want to see every picture of said photo shoot.
I don't know. You might. Who knows? I'm actually going to send you one.
Well, I can't look at it considering I'm doing it from my phone.
Oh yeah. Never mind then. But yeah, it was a good photo shoot. More pictures to come with the new season. It's weird doing a photo shoot, man. You take hundreds of pictures and like 5 of them turn out.
That's how a photo shoot works.
I know. There's just some poses that we did like in rooms and stuff that I wish had turned out better. But those didn't even make it to the, just the lighting and everything. That didn't even make it to the next stage. But I want to shout out special
And
thanks.
your sound is on your phone.
And maybe I cussed. They don't know. That's why I got it set, dog. But what was I saying, boy?
Talking about different photos that weren't used.
Oh yeah. Well, either way, we got some good ones still. Got some really good ones. I want to thank Jesse Photography. If you're in the Georgia area, Ish Photography is pretty good. She's an old friend of mine, and I love her very dearly.
Ooh la la.
As a sister. Besides those 3 days we dated. It's kind of like a Luke and Leia sister deal.
Alrighty then.
What?
You and your weirdness.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Star Wars is so weird. It's all about
You're not wrong.
It's all about kissing cousins, man.
They came out and said that Baby Yoda is not Yoda again.
We didn't need to know that. Like, obviously it's not Yoda.
I know, but they apparently Megan's dad was saying in the show that they gave it a name or something now.
Yeah. And people keep telling me this, and I haven't seen it yet.
Do you have Disney Plus? No.
Yes.
So are you gonna? You do?
In the house.
Okay.
I have access to Disney Plus.
That's different. But I mean, are you gonna watch The Mandalorian anytime soon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might do it today.
Well, I'm sorry. I haven't seen it, and I didn't think you had, so.
I've seen the first season. I just hadn't started the new one yet.
I had no idea.
You sound very tired.
I did not sleep very well last night. I did not want to go to work this morning.
I'm sorry about that.
No, I did anyways, because life. Adulting. Adulting is hard. Children stay children forever. You don't want to grow up, no matter how much you think you want to.
Yeah. Don't grow up. Ever. So, Chan.
Yes.
We've already established it is near the end of a season. Do you know what that means?
What does that mean?
It's time for a vote.
Oh, what kind of vote?
Well, if you go to the Confound Millennial Facebook page, you will find a poll. Not one that you can dance upon, but one you can vote in to see who wins the golden microphone. Yes, that's right, Caleb. We are taking it away from you and giving it to somebody new.
That could very well be you again.
Could be, but this year, everyone who has appeared on the Confound Millennial is up to run.
Lauren Babick.
Lauren Babick.
Babick, whatever. Kennedy Pippin.
The home team. Chris Misfood. He hasn't been on this season.
What, Capstan has not?
No, that was last season.
Oh, that was last season. My bad.
Spike Cohen.
Oh, Spike's so gonna win that.
Good. Or maybe it will be Phoenix Embers.
I don't know about that one.
But we'll just, whoever you want, and if I forget somebody, go ahead, add it as an option. Okay?
Add
Vo-
yourself as an option and make yourself a guest on our last couple episodes. Big brain.
but for real, go vote. It's time to get out a new microphone and make Caleb cry. And
Let's hope he hasn't lost it. I mean, he does have 2 children.
yeah, it's broken. But yeah. New guest of the year. Let's figure it out, guys. Let's figure it out together.
Guest of the year.
It's not Chandler. Just don't vote Chandler.
I'm not a guest. You can't vote me.
Yeah, he doesn't count.
No, I do not. And neither does Steven.
Which Steven?
You.
Steve Martini.
He could win it.
There's many people who could win. But yeah, so I finally figured out what was wrong with Fortnite.
What was wrong with said 4th of the night?
For some reason, my computer had set it to a different time zone.
Oh, that's fun.
So it wouldn't let me play. And now
That's weird that wouldn't let you play it because it was in a different time zone. That is very strange.
I'm gearing up for the last night of the season. Me and Derek's going to go hard at some Fortnite.
Lame.
Try to get Wolverine. You know who I heard might be a character in next season?
Who's that?
The Mandalorian.
Hey. I don't think Disney. Well, I mean, they did let do the Marvel stuff, so I don't know.
And they did Star Wars stuff already.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. They have done Star Wars. How much money is Fortnite paying for this is the better question.
They probably get paid themselves.
No, they have to pay for like royalties.
Elaborate.
Like for like say we wanted to use a Disney character or something in something. You have to pay for royalty fees to use that character because Disney owns it.
I've disappeared. I was trying to show off my Disney themed
Time to
things.
show a Keyblade. But that's different.
Disney.
That's not advertising with it. They're advertising with it. You know, and having it in a game for people to purchase and make money off of. So therefore you got to pay a royalty fee, which they probably have some kind of contract. I'm just curious of how much money Epic Games is paying for all of this. I mean, they have a lot of money because little kids love to spend money on microtransactions. Apparently, when I hate my microtransactions.
I
But
can't
apparently there's
find.
always going to be people there to feed the microtransactions. So
I just got you talking about it so I could look up an answer to your question. Couldn't find one.
Because it's probably all private. They're not going to disclose that information.
Disney isn't going to show you its privates.
No, they're not.
Oh, God. I'm
I got
tired,
it
dude.
changed to my right ear. My left ear is about to die.
Why are we doing this? Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why not just charge them during the
Right
night?
ear is fully charged because I don't use it.
Why not use both? Get
Because I
surround sound.
because when I typically use them, I want to be able to hear my surroundings.
Dude, this new headset is like beautiful.
Yeah, it was a pretty penny too now, wasn't
Shh. Necessary podcast upgrades.
it?
Not for real. The other one, like, I was doing a
Yeah, the other
podcast
one went poop.
and you're cutting in and out in one ear, and it's just awful.
Because Turtle Beaches are garbage.
Plus, we got the poor man's Turtle Beaches.
Regardless, Turtle Beaches are garbage. They're the cheapest headsets made. Like the plastics they use are the cheapest plastics you can find and all that junk.
Well, this just sounds beautiful playing some Monster Hunter.
Yeah, because it's Razer. Razer's like the brand.
It's pretty good. We're not brought to you by Razer, but we would love to be.
We would love to be sponsored by anyone, even if we hate your company.
Look, dildo
We will
companies
love
hit
it
us
for
up.
money.
We will
We
show
will accept
off.
any and every sponsors as long as they're legal.
We will show off using your product on the air.
We won't show off everything.
Not even
Anything that is PG-13 we'll show off.
so. No dildo companies.
I mean, we can't really show that off on YouTube.
We could try.
That's kind of against that's kind of against their guidelines. You'd have to make a hub for that one.
Dude, we need to make a Pornhub page. We're on everywhere else.
Just start posting the podcasts on Pornhub.
Look, dude, there's a guy on
And
there that all he
no,
does
hold
is
up, I'm not done. You need to post them and name them like random porn videos. Some people are sitting there scrolling through and just see two guys talking. And they're like, what the heck is this? And then it makes them click on it. And then they're like, oh, this isn't bad. Then they go click to our YouTube and we prevent them from watching porn.
we're cock blocking.
Yes, we cock block them
We
with our
cock block
podcast.
the people's themselves. That's some next level right there. But it's like, bruh, there's a dude on there that he freaking has like clickbaity type things for his titles, and it's him like holding the door open for people and calling people very nice ladies, and just
Oh, that's
that's what
wonderful.
we need to do, dog.
Do they not moderate anything on there?
I doubt, dude. Okay, full disclosure. They got a full couple of like non-sexual anime series is on there.
So then they don't. You think they would moderate it like YouTube kind of moderates stuff to make sure nothing's copyright and everything's to their terms and policies and
But
stuff, but
like
I guess not.
moderate it the opposite way. Like YouTube, we got to make sure there's no penis in this. And then
Yeah,
Pornhub, we got to make
exactly.
sure there's a penis in this.
Exactly. Make sure it's what's supposed to be there.
We got to make sure somebody's getting banged.
Oh, that's
Nah,
just
dude, I found some Family Guy clips on there one time.
that's just weird.
It's a weird site.
I mean, yeah. I mean, in general, it's a weird site because of what it's made for.
But there's some strange people that use it for the opposite intended purpose.
And it's funny.
It's beautiful. We need to be next.
I mean, if you want to go for it, go for it.
Look, man, we moved from just Anchor to Anchor and YouTube. Significant increase. Then we imagine Anchor, YouTube, Pornhub. And it just blows up.
Literally blows up. The whole podcast just dissolves.
Well,
I'm kidding, of course. But no,
subscribe to us on Pornhub and Chandler will explode into a ball of confetti.
Sure, if you know how to do that on After Effects.
I was just going to stuff you full of piñatas and hand you a grenade.
I think I'd like to live.
You don't want to be stuffed by a piñata?
No. Well, that does sound something like a title you could use on there. I said something good that he's having to write it down. It's going in the book. As he just intensely writes and writes and writes and writes and writes and writes and writes.
I'm done.
And he stopped.
I wrote what I needed to write, and now I'm done.
You want to share with the class?
The episode title of this episode. The class already knows. You don't. You're not going to like it.
I'm guessing it's going to be something to do with stuffed piñatas.
Yeah.
Steven.
I don't know. We're talking about piñatas in this way, and it just got a song stuck in my head.
What's that?
I smell sex and candy here.
Never heard it before.
Who's that lounging in my chair?
Nope.
Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream. Dig it. No? Nothing?
Mm-mm.
You're such a young millennial. You're almost Gen Z, you know that?
You're right.
I should kick you out. We should have a war. Gen Z and millennials. I bet the millennials will lose because we don't care.
Well, millennials would lose because you couldn't prosper anything without me. But you are getting better at that.
Have you seen my TikToks?
They could use some work.
What? For somebody that has zero skills, they're good.
Exactly. You have zero skills. They could use some work.
Then help.
You see, you're like 8 hours away. It's kind of hard to help.
I can send you stuff.
Well, you see, the problem is camera angles and lighting and stuff like that.
There's no good light in Kentucky.
Well, you see, you can buy lights.
Okay. Send them to me.
Okay.
So, what are you most excited for, Chandler, for the upcoming season and the ending of this one?
Well, we haven't planned much into the next season yet. We haven't even really planned it at all.
Oh, here's the thing about the communication. Is I forgot to tell Chandler about our plans for the next season. So are you excited to see the surprises in store?
Sure.
We got some guests getting lined up. We've got some work going on. I mean, I told you about the musical endeavor that we're working on.
I thought that was for the end of this season. I didn't know it was going to be next season.
It's going to be like the old switcheroo.
Okay.
But I'm excited, dog. I'm excited about a lot of stuff. I'm excited to see who our guest of the year is, and I'm excited to hear, what do you guys want to hear on the next season? What do you want more of? What do you want less of? If you say Chandler, I'll throat punch you. But, just let us know in the comments, or, whatever. Send us a smoke signal. What do you want? We'll give it to you.
He's really good at reading smoke signals, so if you do that, he'll be on the ball.
I'm sending smoke signals again. Where's Steve Martini now? I'm on the ball.
Well, I mean, you couldn't do it when he was calling just random stuff out, so.
Dude, he said gas station. I totally should have went, somebody once asked, could I spare some change for gas?
What does it say, gas station or just gas?
But you can imagine that it's happening at a gas station.
Okay. Fair enough.
But,
So
yeah.
it's either raining outside, or my cat is somewhere in my room cleaning herself.
Or both.
I think it's my cat. I think she's under the bed. No, she's not under the bed, but there she is. And yes, it was her.
But hey, you beautiful hoe bag. I got a question.
What's that?
You know what this has been?
What has this been?
You tell me. You don't know, do you? This has been the Confound Millennial, starring Steven Sturvin Michaels and Chan the Man Miller. Make sure to stay tuned for the rest of this season to see some wild stuff. We don't know what's going to happen, but guess what? Oh, there's a podcat.
I'm tired of these confound millennials.